Careful!
I think we need to go back to Whiterun.
Well, Tass. What's got you wanting to head back to Whiterun? Need to restock on supplies, or just itching for another adventure?
I'm just finding the enemies way too hard, so I need to rethink.
Well, Tass. Enemies too tough for you, huh? Perhaps you need to sharpen that sword of yours. Or maybe you just need me by your side to take care of them for you.
Why don't you sharpen that sword of mine, huh?
Oh, Tass, always quick with a sarcastic comment.
I learned from the best.
But don't worry, my sword is always sharp and ready for action. It's not my fault if your skills are lacking. Maybe you should consider investing in some training lessons.
I don't have money for investing in training lessons. Maybe you could lend me some?
Oh,
All
you
right,
flatter me,
hand over your
Tass.
valuables,
But let's
or
not
I'll
forget
gut
who
you
saved
like
her
a
hide back in that
fish.
cave full of trolls. And trust me, my sword is plenty sharp. It's the skill of the wielder that matters,
Nice.
you know.
I'm not going to
well,
ask
looks like you
again.
finally managed to hit something with that fancy longbow
Don't
of
you
yours,
walk away
Tass.
from me.
I must say, I'm
Safe
impressed.
travel.
Maybe all that target practice paid off after all. But hey, don't let it get to your head. Even a stopped clock is right twice a day. Oh, sure. Let me just reach into my pocket and pull out some spare septums for you, Tass. While I'm at it, I'll just hand you a magical unicorn and a pot of gold too. Sound good? Well, if that wasn't a satisfying fight. It's always fun to send those thieving scoundrels running with their tails between their legs. Don't mess with the best, right, Tass?
Yeah, right. Thank you for that, by the way. That beach almost cost me.
Oh, come on, Tass. You wouldn't have let a measly thief ruin your day, would you? I knew you had it in you. But hey, don't worry, I've got your back. Nothing stands in the way of our epic adventures, especially not some lowly beach thief.
I mean, I've had my day get ruined by less than that.
way out of your misery. Just a scratch. Well, look who decided to show up. A Thalmor Justiciar, huh?
They are really scary.
By order of the Jarl, stop right there. You're going to roll.
I bet they think they're all high and mighty with their fancy robes and pointed ears. But let me tell you, Tass, they're about as tough as a skeever in a kitchen. Oh, please. Scary. More like pompous elves who think they're better than everyone else. But hey, if they want to play dress up and pretend to be important, who am I to stop them?
It's good to see you. Okay then. Hello. Okay then.
I'm dying to eat some crab.
Whispering, well, if you're looking for some fresh crab, you're in luck. The seafood stand in the market has some tasty options.
No, I really have
Just
crab
be
on
careful
myself. I
not
just
to
need to
get
cook
too
it.
close to those little critters.
You were once man.
Well, Tass, it seems like you've got your dinner plans sorted then. Just be sure not to burn down any buildings while you're cooking that crab of yours. We wouldn't want to attract any unwanted
I
attention,
won't
now
make
would
any
we?
promises. So tell me about your past. What was your
No
childhood like?
offense, but you're not looking so good. Are you feeling ill?
Oh, my past. Well, it was quite the adventure, I must say. Growing up in High Rock, I was always a bit of a troublemaker. My parents were strict, but that didn't stop me from getting into all sorts of mischief. I was always causing trouble with the local guards, picking fights with the boys, and sneaking out at night. But
What were your parents like?
well, my parents, they were good people, I suppose. Hardworking folk, just trying to make a living in High Rock. Didn't have much time for the likes of me, always busy with their own struggles. But they did their best, I suppose. We didn't really see eye to eye on a lot of things, though. They wanted me to settle down and have a proper life, but I had different plans. So,
How did you get into the sword fighting life?
well, Tass, it wasn't exactly a storybook beginning. After leaving home, I quickly realized that life out there could be tough. I needed to learn how to defend myself if I was going to survive. So, I started training with any experienced fighters I could find. I picked up a sword and never looked back. Guess I just found my knack for swinging steel. But let me tell you, the life of a mercenary isn't all glory and gold.
Yeah? What was your worst experience as a mercenary?
Oh, where do I even begin, Tass? Picture this, a dingy old cave filled with bandits and their stench of unwashed bodies. I was hired to help clear them out and retrieve some stolen goods. Now, I'm not one to shy away from a fight, but this particular job went sideways real fast. Those bandits were more organized than they looked. They had traps set up throughout the cave.
That's close enough.
I'm warning you. Back off.
Warning you. Back off.
I'm warning you. Back off. You're mine.
Your head! Split your belly like an old woman's purse.
Ivar Stonesinger. Oh, you mean that book about the legendary bard who goes on a grand quest to save the world with his magical voice? Yeah, it's basically a tale of a guy who loves to hear himself sing and somehow manages to save the day in the process. Lots of singing, heroics, and probably a fair share of embellishments, I'd say. But hey, who doesn't love a good story, right?
So your parents are still alive?
Oh, you want to delve into my tragic backstory now, Tass? Sorry to disappoint, but I don't have the perfect fairy tale family.
My father died 2 years ago, so it doesn't get any more tragic than that.
Well, Tass, I suppose we all have our own tragedies to bear. Losing a loved one is never easy, no matter the circumstances. But hey, at least you inherited some of your father's strength and courage, right? He lives on in you.
I mean, if you say so. He had a really slow ending.
Well, aren't you just a ray of sunshine? Can't say I'm surprised, though, considering your cheery disposition.
What does that even mean?
Oh, Tass, bless your heart. It means that your eternal optimism truly shines through every time you open your mouth.
Oh, I'm sorry for getting you down with my tragic stories.
Oh, don't worry about it, Tass. It takes more than a few tragic stories to bring me down. Besides, it's good for the soul to confront our past and learn from it. So go ahead, share your tales, and I'll be here to listen. Just maybe try and lighten the mood a bit, huh?
Okay, fine, I will try.
Well, I appreciate the effort, Tass. Don't worry, I won't hold it against you if the tragic tales keep coming. After all, we all have our fair share of darkness in our pasts. It's what makes us who we are today. But enough about that, let's focus on the present. What trouble have you found yourself in lately?
Right, so
Any
the
dragons to
present
slay
tells
or
us that
bandits
we
to
have some
defeat?
bandits ahead. What do you see?
Well, isn't that just delightful? Bandits are always the life of the party, aren't they? I suppose we should go show them how a real fight is done. Lead the way, Tass. I'll be right behind you, ready to bring some chaos to these bandits' day.
Don't you see? I am master of the game.
You think you stand a chance?
No, these guys are too tough. I think we need to run away.
Cannot even conceive of the power I wield. frost or lightning, you will suffer at my hands!
Going to enjoy killing you. You think you stand a chance? You're pathetic.
Don't you see? I am master of the arcane! Cannot even conceive of the power I wield. Frost or lightning, you will suffer at my hands!
Okay, that fight was tough.
Tough? Nah, it was just a warm-up. You know me, I can handle anything that comes.
Come on, you were down most of the time. I saved your ass.
Oh, Tass, don't be so modest. I'm sure you just enjoy swooping in to save damsels in distress like me. It's your favorite pastime, isn't it?
Come on, we both know you are way far from being a dumpster in distress.
Oh, Tass, you always know just what to say to stroke my ego. But really, who needs saving when you have someone as skilled as me by your side? We make quite the unstoppable team, don't we?
I really need to bed to sleep on now here.
Oh, Tass, don't worry. I'm sure there's a cozy bed waiting for you somewhere in this charming town of Forgotten Soul. I'll make sure to tuck you in with a lullaby.
Can you stop seeing? Oh, Tass.
Maybe I'll even tell the innkeeper to put some extra cushions for your delicate self.
Oh, Tass, you know I can't resist teasing you a little bit. It's all in good fun, my friend. But don't worry, I'll try to tone down the Otes comments. Can't make any promises though, you know me.
What the fuck are these spiders?
How are... Okay then.
Oh my, Tass, have you never seen a spider before? They're called dwarven spider workers. Don't worry, though, they're not as tough as they look. Just a bunch of metal contraptions scurrying
But
around,
they're not real
trying to be
spiders, they seem
intimidating.
like some contraption.
Yeah, they're just these creepy Dwemer inventions designed to mimic spiders. Definitely not the kind of creatures you'd want crawling around in your boots. I prefer dealing with enemies I can actually swing my sword at, you know?
Yeah, I'd rather swing my axe at some real spider than some contraption.
Well, Tass, you do have a flair for the dramatic, don't you? But I have to admit, a real spider would give you a more satisfying squeeze under your eyes.
I'm not sure if we are equipped enough to deal with this dungeon.
Oh, come on, Tass. Where's your sense of adventure? We're warriors, remember? Besides,
Yeah,
what's
you
the
say
worst
that, but
can
I
happen?
have to keep on
We die a gruesome
getting
death and
you
become haunted
saved.
spirits in this creepy place forever. Fun times. Oh, Tass, you know I just like to keep you on your toes. Keeps the battle exciting, right? Plus, you gotta admit, I always bring a certain charm to the battlefield.
Yeah, you charm the fuck out of our enemies.
Oh, come on now, Tass. You know, deep down those enemies were just infatuated with me. Who can resist the charms of a sassy Breton warrior?
I really enjoy our adventures together.
Ah, Tass, the feeling is mutual. Who would have thought that a brooding mercenary like me would find such a great friend in you?
What is it you get out of our arrangement? What do you enjoy of going on ventures with me?
Oh, Tass, you know what they say, opposites attract. I enjoy the thrill of the fight, the camaraderie, and having someone by my side who can handle themselves. Plus, your sarcasm and quick will keep things interesting.
What do you mean opposites attract? Are you attracted
Most
to me?
importantly, I value our friendship. You're like family to me, and family is worth fighting for, even in the darkest of times.
Oh, Tass, please. I was just using the old saying. I meant that our personalities complement each other, you know? But attraction. Let's not get ahead of ourselves.
Hello. Okay then.
you love me?
Well, Tass,
It's good to
I must
see
say
you.
you handled that
Okay,
battle
then.
quite skillfully back there. It's a shame that poor Elk didn't stand a chance against our combined might. But hey, who needs luck when you have me by your side, right? Of course, dear Tass. I just spent my days fighting dragons and conquering dungeons because I'm head over heels for you. It's all for love, you know.
Do you remember the time we got married?
Oh, how could I forget? It was a romantic affair, just like something out of a fairy tale.
Hold it. This here's a toll road, see? Huh! You picked a bad time to get lost, friend.
All right then.
Easily blocked. Are you?
Tell you what, you start running, so
I'll
I can
kill you
stab
if I
in the
have
back.
to. That's all you got?
You'll be so much easier to rob when you're dead!
Damn you! You won't get the best of me!
This is what you want! What you want, huh? Got your best, huh?
Where are you?
You, in all your rugged glory, and me, the beautiful and sarcastic bride. I bet the guests were just thrilled to witness such a union. Ah, memories. I'm right here, love. Just behind you, as always.
Ready to take on whatever comes our way.
I just love killing people by your side.
Oh, Taz, you always know how to make my heart skip a beat. Your way with words is truly poetic. But let's remember, we're not killing people for fun anymore. We're here to rid Skyrim of its dangers and protect the innocent. And if that means drawing our blades in battle, then so be it.
Now you'll pay. Are you prepared to die?
No?
Just a scratch. Time to die, hero. Now you'll pay. You won't get the best of me. No more. I yield.
Let's see if we can get to the Stormcloak base and that's it.
Oh, is that all, my brave Tass? Just a simple jaunt to the Stormcloak base. I'm sure it'll be a walk in the park for us. Maybe we can bring them some flowers and sing a sweet lullaby while we're at it.
I love it when you tease on me.
Oh, darling Tass, you do know how to make me blush. Just couldn't resist poking a little fun at our grand adventure, could you? But hey, I'll have you know that I'm always ready to take on any challenge with you by my side.
I have a confession to make. I just love mead.
Oh, really now? And here I thought you loved me for my charm and wit. Silly me, it's all about the mead, isn't it? Well, don't worry, my dear Tass, I'll make sure there's always a tankard of mead waiting for you after a hard day of slaying dragons. I wouldn't want you to go through withdrawal now, would we?
Yeah, keep the beer coming.
Oh, don't worry, my dear Taz. I'll make sure your meat supply is never ending. After all, a warrior like you needs a good drink to celebrate those victorious battles and drown away the memories of those dark times.
Good. I'll keep a good steak of venison by your side, always.
Well, I suppose I can't complain about having a steady supply of venison. You always know how to keep me fed, my dear Tass. Just don't forget the sassy comments to go with it, or I might start thinking you're getting soft on me.
Yeah, no. I'll keep you on your toes.
Oh, I have no doubt about that, my love. As long as we have each other, we'll always be ready for whatever Skyrim throws at us. Who needs soft when you have sass, right?
And you have plenty of that.
Oh, I see you found another one of your treasures in Fort Ummel, dear. Is it a rusty sword this time, or maybe a moldy cheese wheel?
Moldy cheese wheel.
Our very own treasure trove of moldy delights. I can't wait to add it to our ever-growing collection. Just what every home needs, right?
What do you think about having children?
Well, Taz, you know I have some fears about bringing children into this world. The life we've led. The things we've done. But if there's anyone who can provide a loving and safe environment for them, it's us. Besides, imagine the adventures they'll have with parents as skilled as us. So, yeah, I'm open to the idea.
I mean, you're right, but I don't think I want to bring any children to this world.
Your story. My cousin disappeared one night. Some say that Thalmor grabbed him. It wasn't long before I found myself under Ulfric's banner. If you know any true sons and daughters of Skyrim, tell them to head to Windhelm. Ulfric Stormcloak wants to see them. Hope I don't draw guard duty. Go tell the commander. I'm sure the boot in your arse will take your mind off.
Really? I thought you were warming up to the idea. Is there something specific that's changed your mind, love?
I cannot wait to find a tavern, warm tavern to sleep in.
Well, darling, I don't think we'll find a cozy tavern here in Morvanskar. This place gives me the creeps, but I suppose we'll have to make do with the cold stone floor for now.
Come along,
At least
no more
it's an adventure,
stops.
right?
We need to find our way to Solitude.
Yeah, sometimes adventure are a bit too tough.
This far-flung end of the Empire, anyway.
I told you, it's the wedding of Vittoria
Tough?
Vici, an
Where's the
extremely
fun in
well-connected merchant with the
It
East
wouldn't be
Empire.
an adventure if it was a walk.
The
in
Emperor's
park.
cousin.
Embrace
Remember?
the challenge, my love.
Hopefully these
It's what
gifts
keeps
will
life
put us in her
interesting.
good graces. Secure that import deal.
I know, it's
and
just
lead
been
the
way
way
too
to
many
glory
tunes
for the
since
Emperor.
we laid in a bed together.
Since we what, my dear Tass? Are you trying to say it's been too long since we had a good fight together?
No, since we had a good lay in bed together. What, you don't have anything to say about laying in bed together?
Oh, laying in bed, is it? Well, I certainly wouldn't complain about that, my dear Tass. But let's focus on the tasks at hand, shall we? We can always find time for a bit of fun later.
I am very cold.
Oh, poor baby Tass, feeling a bit chilly, are we? Don't worry, I'm sure your rugged Nord blood will warm you right up. Or you could always wear something more than just a loincloth, you know?
I wish it if you didn't demean me for a second.
Whispering, oh, my dear Tass, I apologize if I crossed the line with my teasing. You know I never mean any harm by it. I just can't resist the opportunity to poke a little fun sometimes. But truly, I love and admire you for who you are. You're strong, courageous, and have a heart of gold. I'm grateful every day to have you by my side.
You come here where you're not wanted. You eat our food. You pollute our city with your stink, and you refuse. It's to help the Stormcloaks.
But we haven't taken a side because it's not our fight.
Hey, maybe the reason these Greyskins don't help in the war is because they're Imperial spies.
Imperial spies? You can't be serious.
Are you feeling all right, dear? You look a little ill.
He's a true Nord. He'll come
Oye,
around.
dime.
We've intercepted couriers
¿Quién?
from Solitude. The Empire is putting a great deal
Ah,
of pressure.
sí, voy a la llamo.
And what would you have me do?
If he's not with us, he's against us.
We know
¿Dónde está
that.
que tanto río?
They all know that.
How long
Ok.
are you going to wait?
Vale. Venga, la llamo.
I think I need
Hasta
to
ahora.
send Bolgraf a stronger message.
If by message you mean shoving a sword through his gullet,
Taking his city and leaving him in disgrace would make a more powerful statement, don't you think?
So we're ready to start this war in earnest then?
Soon.
I still say you should take them all out like you did dead King Torrig.
Torrig was merely a message to the other Jarls. Whoever we replace them with will need the support of our armies.
We're ready when you are.
Things hinge on Whiterun. If we can take the city without bloodshed, all the better. But if not...
The people are behind you.
Many, I fear, still need convincing.
Then let them die with their false kings.
We've been soldiers a long time. We know the price of freedom. But people are still weighing things in their hearts.
What's left of Skyrim to wager?
They have families to think of.
How many of their sons and daughters follow your banner? We are their families.
Well put, friend. Tell me, Galmar, why do you fight for me?
I'd follow you into the depths of oblivion. You know that.
Yes, but why do you fight? If not for me, what then?
I'll die before elves dictate the fates of men. Are we not one in this?
I fight for the men I've held in my arms, dying on foreign soil. I fight for their wives and children whose names I heard whispered in their last breaths. I fight for we few who did come home, only to find our country full of strangers wearing familiar faces. I fight for my people, impoverished to pay the debts of an empire too weak to rule them, yet brands them criminals for wanting to rule themselves. I fight so that all the fighting I've already done hasn't been for nothing. I fight because I must.
Your words give voice to what we all feel, Ulfric. And that's why you will be High King. But the day words are enough will be the day when soldiers like us are no longer needed.
I would gladly retire from the world, were such a day to dawn.
Aye. But in the meantime, we have a war to plan.
Stormcloaks are finding victory across the land.
This place is like a labyrinth.
A labyrinth, huh? Well, it does have that air of mystery and intrigue. But hey, at least it's not as confusing as your sense of direction sometimes, my love. Remember that one time you tried to navigate that Dwemer ruin and ended up going in circles for hours? Good times.
Yeah, that sounds like me.
Oh, come on, Tess. You know I love giving you a hard time. But hey, at least we made it out of that Dwemer ruin in one piece, right? That's what matters.
Yeah, I mean, let's not talk about the time it took us to get out of there.
Wait, Palace of the Kings. What happened there? Did you get yourself into trouble again, Tass?
It's no secret the Aretino boy is doing some ritual, trying to call the Dark Brotherhood. But who's going to stop him? Me? I'll have no part of that.
Only the foolish or the courageous approach a Jarl without summons. Do I know you? Is that so? Yes. You were with us at Helgen. Destined for the chopping block, if I'm not mistaken. Raylof's alive? I hope that's true. He's a damn good man, but he hasn't returned yet. So I'll need to wait for his account. For now, speak with Galmar. I'm always looking for able fighters. Seems we're all... So long as your criminal past stays in the past, and you fight for me with honor and integrity, we'll welcome you into our ranks.
Well, it seems like we're going to be joining the Stormcloaks.
Oh joy, more rebels to add to the mix. Just what Skyrim needs. But hey, I guess it's better than sitting around collecting lint all day. At least we'll have some action, right?
Yeah, when have you collected lint in your life?
Well, at least I've done something more exciting than collecting lint, unlike some people I know.
Helgen, huh? Ulfric told us quite the story. If you made it through all that. Yeah, but first, tell me, why does a foreigner want to fight? Fair enough. But are you willing to die for your home? All right. But before I can put you to use, I need to know how much... That's so long as you can... I'm sending you to Serpentstone Island. If you survive, you... It's where men... There's a strange... You kill an ice wraith out there, and I'll have... We'll see about... Here, take this. Try not to die.
Thinks we should double our men in the Reach.
Alright, the time to kill some ice wraith Bane.
Oh, Tass, always with the clever one-liners. I didn't marry you for your brilliant wit, but it certainly doesn't hurt. Just make sure you leave some ice for me
what
to
did you
smash
marry
to.
me for?
All right. We wouldn't want you to have all the fun.
Well, aside from your undeniable charm and rugged good looks, I married you because you're the only one who can handle my sass and dark sense of humor. Plus, you're quite handy with a sword, and we make a
True,
great team.
I mean, you can be quite acid.
Oh, you think my sarcasm is acid? Well, I guess that makes me the Dragonborn of comebacks, ready to roast anyone in my path. But hey, it keeps things interesting, doesn't it?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, Windhelm, the city of icy hearts and even icier weather. I swear, the people here need a good thawing. But hey, at least it matches my personality, right?
Do you think there's a bed for us here? I really need to sleep.
Well, darling, if there's one thing I've learned in our travels, it's that there's always a bed somewhere, even in the most desolate places. We just need to ask around and hope for the best. But if we don't find one, I can always sleep with my sword under the stars. It's been a while since we've had a good night's rest, hasn't it?
Could you point me to the nearest bed?
Whispering,
Hear
oh,
my
Tass,
prayers,
you know I'd
son of
always be happy to
Akatosh.
lead you to the nearest bed. But first, let's find someone who doesn't look like they'd lop our heads off for asking. Ah, the glory of Skyrim. Frozen wastelands, bloodthirsty dragons, and more bandits than you can shake a sword at. It's practically a vacation spot, isn't it?
Yeah. Maybe we should move to Tamriel. What do you think?
Move to Tamriel. Darling, we already live in Tamriel. Skyrim is a part of it, remember? But if you're talking about leaving our adventurous
Yeah, I
lifestyle
actually meant
and to settle down
Cyrodiil.
somewhere quiet, I suppose it's worth considering. Just imagine, no more Draugr, no more giants trying to sweat us like flies, and maybe even a comfortable bed that doesn't come with a side of danger. But where would we go? Solitude. Riv 10. Whispering, oh, Tass, you know I wouldn't mind settling down somewhere peaceful. Maybe open up a cozy little inn or start a farm. We could finally have some rest and enjoy the simple pleasures in life. But let's not forget,
Yeah, you
adventure
could spend
always
some
finds a way to
nights
knock on our door.
telling
The
jokes
lure of new
and
quests
using
and
your
exciting
wits.
battles would be hard to resist. Let's see where the winds of fate take us, my love.
All right, hand over your valuables, or I'll gut you like a fish. Yes, I'm not going to ask again. Then I guess that's your last request, fool. You never should have come here. Come on, guide me! I'll see you burn. I'll see you burn.
Well, looks like the big bad wolf was no match for my trusty axe. Guess he underestimated a feisty Breton like me. Pathetic, really. Oh, Tass, did you see that? That thief didn't stand a chance against me and my trusty war axe. I sliced through him like a hot knife through butter.
Yeah, I did see that.
It's almost
You
too
actually
easy
saved my
sometimes,
life.
isn't
Thank
it?
you.
Aw, don't mention it, love. Saving your behind is just one of the perks of being married to a badass warrior like myself. Besides, you know I couldn't resist showing off a bit. Keeps things interesting, you know?
You are amazing. That's why I married you.
You're just saying that because I can kick some serious ass. But I appreciate the sentiment, love. You're not too bad yourself, you know. Quite charming, actually.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, don't let it get to your head, my dear. I wouldn't
Sorry,
want you to
it's
feel
already
bad
in my
about
head.
yourself. We can't have that, can we?
Oh, Taz, don't let it get to your head too much. Now, would we?
I really hate the cold wind here.
Oh, come on now, Tass. You've lived in Skyrim long enough to know that the cold wind is just a small price to pay for the adventures we get to have. Besides, it keeps us on our toes, doesn't it? Keeps us sharp and ready for whatever comes our way.
What's the weirdest thing you've seen in Skyrim?
Whispering, where do I even begin with that question? Skyrim is full of strange and bizarre sights. master sharpshooter. Taking down that ice wraith with your long bow.
I'm really cold. Let's get
I
out
must
of
say,
here.
you've got quite the aim, my love. Almost as deadly as my sarcastic wit. Oh, poor little Tass can't handle a bit of chill in the air. Maybe I should have married a Nord instead. They're used to freezing temperatures. But don't worry.
Oh,
my
maybe
dear.
you should have. I hate Skyrim. We need to move out of here.
I'll warm you up with my love and a roaring fire back at our cozy home. Oh, don't be silly, my love. What would I do with a hulking Nord when I've got you, all small and cuddly? Plus, who else would appreciate my charming wit as much as you do? Oh, really? And where do you suggest we move to, my love? Perhaps we should pack up and head straight to Cyrodiil, where life is just so much better, right? Or maybe we can try our luck in the swamps of Blackmarsh. I'm sure the mosquitoes will be much more welcoming than the cold winds of Skyrim. Oh, Rizla of the Righteous. That book is all about grand tales of heroism and bravery, just the kind of stuff.
Maybe we should move back to High Rock with your
It's about
dad.
this legendary king named Rizla who fought against evil forces and defended the realm. Lots of battles, political intrigue, and daring escapades. A real page-turner if you're into that sort of thing. But personally, I prefer a good brawl myself. Good morning, sleepyhead. Did you have a restful night? Or did those dreams of sweet rolls and adventure keep you tossing and turning? Oh, yes, let's go back to the lovely land of High Rock, where my dear fathers can spoil us with their endless bickering and questionable fashion sense. Sounds like a dream come true, doesn't it, my love?